Hi everyone, I have some good news. Oliver says that he's able to go to Havasupai Falls this weekend. I was getting a little nervous and anxious because he had hurt his back a few weeks ago. I know he hasn't been feeling the same. He says he will be wearing a back brace and we will just tread lightly when we go down to the canyons. But I'm excited. I've always wanted to go to Havasupai Falls. I've heard about it since definitely pre-pandemic days. I didn't realize that COVID pushed back the reservations to this year, 2023, which is the first year that they opened back up. I'm very fortunate that John had invited me and Oliver to go with him and Lauren and Karen. And I think our other two mates are going to be May and John. I haven't met them yet, but we'll see what they're like. I absolutely love camping, and I feel like this is a whole new different level because it's backpacking. We're going to have to carry our own load, and I think it's about 30 to 35 pounds. I have been trying to backpack with the one that Connie had lent me last weekend and the weekend before, but even though it wasn't quite full, I realized that I had a hard time carrying the load itself. So I'm going to really try and make it as light as I can. I don't think I'm going to bring all the recommended items, but more of the essentials. I do have a mule and it's going to carry a few of our belongings. We're heading out Friday morning with John. And we're gonna go to Kingsman, Arizona to get his car recharged and meet up with the girls at our hotel later. We'll see how it goes. Everything is like go with the flow, and we are trying to plan everything, but who knows if our plans will be thrown off. Yeah, so that's the update for now, and I'm going to bring you guys along on this journey of going to Havasupai. Some ramen, and then my hiking poles that my friend MJ had lent me, the tarp that Manuel let me borrow, and Connie's bag, and the backpack that I got from MJ. Our food is in here. Oh, I ended up getting some Neapolitan ice cream sandwiches because I love ice cream and I want to try this out. Our snacks are in here. I also got a rat pack because apparently the rodents have been very vicious about getting into everyone's food. My swimsuit, and then this backpack from MJ, as well as this one from Connie. Oh, and then the sleeping bags. This is from Costco. It might be a little bit too big, but whatever. This is our stuff. It's I feel like you know what? If it's not,
should I just pour it out?
Put it upside down, right?
Yeah, sure. You can try that.
Then they're gonna be
if it's not,
Should I just pour it out?
put it upside down, right?
Yeah, sure. You can try that.
I believe that's less.
Then they're gonna be
I think less is better, but it's
Yeah. So,
what do you mean upside down?
you'll see.
yeah. For fun.
Alright. See what happens.
Good luck, guys. May the force be with you.
It is. Oh. There's now space.
Where's the mess? So helpful. nice. Is it really hot? Okay.
Whoa. Really now.
So I just got off of work right now, and I mean I do that every day, but I am not going in until the second week of May So that probably means I'm going on my trip, guys. Oliver, John, and I are going to be leaving tomorrow morning for Barstow and then hopefully to Kingsman, Arizona. I'm kind of nervous because I didn't quite get everything that I wanted and needed for this trip. So for example, I really needed some base layers because it could get really cold down in the canyons. Hopefully my sleeping tent will keep me warm, as well as my merino wool top that I just recently bought. But yeah, I don't have anything to keep me warm from the waist down. So that's gonna be a problem if it's gonna be cold out there. And I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little worried that Oliver doesn't necessarily have enough water for his portion of the trip. They recommend you to carry 3.5 liters, and my hydro pack only carries up to 3 liters. And Oliver is gonna go YOLO and go with 2 water bottles apparently. We'll see about that. I sent him some information about the recommendation, but I don't know. He'll do whatever he wants to do. I noticed that when I am doing these trips, I kind of overpack because I'm kind of like in this mode where I need to make sure that we have everything on hand prior to our trip. Not only do I pack for myself, I tend to pack for things that might happen. So for example, I know that Oliver is prone to getting blisters. I ended up getting this thing called Moleskine. It basically helps you with blisters if you ever get them on your hikes. I also brought ibuprofen for anyone who is gonna get injured from our trip, as well as just extra foods because you never know, right? The girls are going in a separate car because they need to check in so that they can get our wristbands. I have been waiting for this day for quite some time. I didn't think I was ever gonna have this opportunity to go, and it's just surreal that I will be going on my first backpacking trip to this Indian territory with Oliver and my friends. I'm glad that this is going to be my very first backpacking trip. I didn't realize how intense it was going to be, only because I did practice wearing a backpack that was only half full the past 2 weekends, and I actually really struggled the first weekend at Strawberry Peak, and unfortunately I wasn't able to go to the very top, but that's okay because I did carry a backpack with me. And then last weekend it was just really difficult, even though we got to the halfway point, because it was hot as heck since my friends wanted to start at 11 freaking a.m. But whatever, it was fun. And so this one is going to be harder because it's going to be 10 miles in, and hopefully it's not going to be too hot because we're going to be starting really early in the morning. Yes, apparently we're going to get to our hotel and then gotta check in, and then tomorrow morning I think the actual trailhead is going to be an hour and a half away from where we're staying. So I believe we are staying at the Old Caverns Inn, which is one of the hotels that was recommended to stay before our hike down to Havasupai. I am a little nervous because I don't think I got all the essentials that I needed. I ended up buying a lot of the stuff on Amazon yesterday, and then I had it shipped overnight, so I'm supposed to go grab the stuff from our package room, which is something that I will do right after I vlog. And then hopefully everything came in, because I know Oliver had bought some water shoes from Amazon, but they canceled his order yesterday, so we went to REI last minute last night to get him some Tevas. But we are also not really prepared, I feel. I didn't quite get the base layers that I had hoped for. This might be an issue because I heard it is cold at night, and I did get a merino wool half zip top, but that means that my bottom half is going to be cold. And also I'm a little worried for Oliver because he doesn't have a water bladder, and that means that he won't have a sufficient amount of water to begin with. I think that's a little nerve-wracking on my end because I feel like maybe I should carry a little bit more water so that we can share just in case if anything were to happen. But the recommended amount to carry was 3.5 liters, and I only have a 3-liter hydro pack. I think we're good on food. I think we're good on our stuff because we do have a mule reserved, and I can't wait to try the fry bread down there, as well as swim around the beautiful blue waters, and hopefully I have enough energy to go to the confluence, which is where the waters meet the Colorado River. That is not an easy trek, but I feel like this is my only chance and I really want to go. So hopefully I have that energy, and send me those good vibes, guys. I know you are, because everyone wished me a good luck before I left work, and then I know all my friends are very excited for me. John says he'll be over at our place around 9, and then I think we're just gonna head to bed and wake up early tomorrow and head out. Should probably go to the package room and get everything ready for my trip tomorrow. Packages.
Lina.
All my packages. Whatever I got here. Oh, yeah.
Actually, looks pretty good.
How does it look? Okay, this is one of the...
이거는 많이 예뻐. This one's more stylish. That one's more.
But I want the male version. This is the
That one's
Sensola.
That was cool.
I got a couple hats because I need some hats to keep me away from the sun. But yeah, baby powder for Oliver's ketos in case if he needs it, and then it's the moleskine or moleskin. Baby powder and the moleskin for anyone who gets blisters on the hike. And this is really small, but it's kind of really cute. I'll also use that just in case if I need it. My next purchase is the Osprey dry bags. I wasn't sure which color to get. I think out of these two, I'm gonna pick one. I think the blue one's looking really cute versus the gray one. But we shall see. But these are kind of heavy, so I got the boil and rice. But I ended up getting 2 just in case my group needs it. This is what we're gonna be eating with our curry. Boil and bag. White rice, just 1 ingredient. So I think we just add hot water for this and then it should be okay. But it says I need 4 cups of water? Holy crap, that's a lot. By the way, I actually do not shop this much, but because I had to purchase everything last minute, I couldn't go right after work to all these places, so conveniently Amazon lets you shop online and get it right away. Is this mine? Oh, this is Joe's. Oops, sorry Joe. So I just got my Hydro Pack reservoir. It's a 3-liter water bladder for my upcoming trip. I ended up putting some water in it because I wanted to make sure that I get rid of the chemical tastes that people have kind of mentioned in the reviews. I'm just trying to get ready for our trip. I got this sleek designed hydro pack because I was reading a lot of the reviews saying that this specific one will help you keep your water cool because of the sleeve, but then also the water won't freeze within the tube. So I can't wait to use it during our trip. But I really am happy with this purchase because it has a very sleek design to it. And not only is functionality very important to me, but design is also something that I have to take into consideration when I'm purchasing my items. Just filled up my water bladder. It's almost midnight and I'm still packing. John, Lauren, and Karen ended up coming over to help us pack, and then we're gonna meet up with John